welcome back. This is Fearless Anderson running some more Division 2 for you. Today we are going to wrap up our Journey 7, baby. Alright, so here's the journey so far. Pardon the pun. Okay, so we are now officially at 49 of 50, reaching Tier 5 in Stamina without any blue cores equipped. Okay, so how do you do this? Alright, this is the slowest part of the entire journey process that I've experienced. Alright, so what that means is no blue cores attached to your armor. So what does that look like for me? I'm running my my striker build, okay, and none of the main core attributes can be blue. So you can have, you know, like I've got that armor on kill right there. Not a big deal. It's not affecting it. But you'll notice I don't have any yellow on any of mine, so it's slowly getting leveled up. But they're all red cores, the big circles, right? So when you do that, you're going to start filling up those numbers to the left right there of my ammo. The top is weapons, the middle is armor, bottom is technology. And so what you'll do is, well, watch and learn. So sit back and relax, enjoy the nice cup of coffee as I move through the final stage of the Journey 7, and then we'll go through the whole thing. But this is what I'm working on, and it is taking for bloody ever. This has probably been the biggest complaint of the season, is how ridiculous this tier grind is. It has taken me hours, honestly, and for no reason. It really shouldn't take this long. All right, so you see the red triangle, blue circles, purple horseshoes, pink diamonds. Sorry, nope. Yeah, so you just make sure that as you kill those guys with those colors, it opens up your tier. So the more you get, the more better. So there we go. So killing that dude, notice how the little status bar has increased. So there you go. That's all you got to do. And so, yeah, slowly but surely, we'll just work our way through your enemies. Just be on the lookout for those. So let's find some more guys to kill. All right, this is one of my favorite go-to places on the Brooklyn map, largely because every 13 minutes, supposedly, I always say, I check back at 30, but every 13 minutes, a named boss will appear right here. Perfect spot to farm for your colors, also for the cards. All right, iHotel. Pop up, I dare ya. And he's dead. Easy peas. And you see how the color status, I'm at 2 now, which means I gotta kill just a few more of the blue guys. Nice. Got me a ZH on the cards, which is lovely. So go to your progression if you want to check that. There we go. I'm at 13 of 16. So 3 more of those. Probably take about another hour to get all of my cards if I push it. So let's get after this and get my colors done so that I can get back to playing normal. Biggest drawback, I have not been allowed to really, because of this, I haven't been able to really focus on the weekly event, or so Shade Tech Exposed, because you can't do both, and I think that's a travesty, personally. All right. Bounty it is. Just because they're guaranteed some lovely... Oh, perfect, and it's not terribly far. Almost always guaranteed some good colors on bounties. Let's do it. All right. So the cool thing is, when you max out your stamina or your weapons color, you're hitting harder. And so the more you hit, the harder you hit, the faster you kill, yada yada. All stacks up. So with the striker build, you're hitting for a lot more damage as you fill up those things. Now you'll notice, it took me a while to figure this out, as once they're full, you'll have to reset it, you'll have to activate one of your, like for me, I'll have to activate Broken Link, which is fine, and it'll reset it. There we go. Come here. Alrighty. Alright, so it's so close, so close. Let's get this done, son. My way. Oh, I love this area. Just so you know, there's a cool little discoverable over here, if you haven't already seen it. Yeah, wherever just look for the rope swing. I think it's over here. I'll show it to you some other time. There's some fun little hidden things in this game. All right. Yeah, I think it's down over here. My advice when you're exploring this, just cover the whole perimeter of the island because you're going to find a lot of comms and things that way. All right, so as I'm wrapping it up, all right, so if you use a sniper, you're going to be looking for beer bottles. All right, so if you do a sniper and you're aiming for a bottle over right there, and it'll pop up a nice little extra drop. So let's see if I can, well, I'll just equip a sniper. Why not? All right, so you'll see that there is a beer bottle right there. A little hard to see. If you shoot the beer bottle, it'll pop up right there as an extra little hidden drop. So play around with it, see if you can make it work for yourself. But let's get back to it. All right, leveling up the Purist. Haven't really played with it. The recoil's pretty good, and the fire rate's nice. It's not the Ouroboros, but it'll do in a pinch. So let's finish this. Almost done. A couple more blue guys should do it, I think. I know they're over that way, but when you get targets of opportunity, you got to take them. Here's Johnny. All right, a lot of blue up there. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Almost maxed out, baby. And there we go. Done, son. Journey mission complete. And that's all it took. Now, as you're going through it, if you want to reset your, like I said, all you got to do is push, activate your mod. So there we are. I'm going to finish the bounty, and then we'll go through a journey review. Oh, they got them down over here. Shit. And these bounties are all over the place. All right. Loving it, loving it.
Friendly control point nearby.
That only took like forever to complete, but hey, just happy to be done. That's random. Go home, division. You're drunk. And back the way we came. Do a nice little review afterward. Let's go. All right, so here we are. Kill these bad boys, and we'll call it a day. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh.
That's the target agent. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Ow. He's poisoned. It will kill him eventually. Yep. There's one. That's right, asshole. Hey, no shooting from behind, you jerk.
Target neutralized.
All right, target neutralized, baby. Let's
Like you earned
do a
yourself another
review,
well
shall we? All right, still not sure what these infrastructure key cards are going to be used for. I'm curious about that. I don't think anybody's really explained it, so we'll see what happens as they continue to unveil new things. Okay, so let's take a look at Crossroads, the journey. Ooh, I got ugly shoes. All right, let's do it. Okay, so we have completed Journey 7, which completes all of it, honestly. So what do I get? I get 4 exotic caches and a ton of XP. I'm going to go ahead and claim that. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so what did we need to do? Now, my recommendation, I go with a nice all-red core build for this one because it was the easiest to get the blues. I found. Now, because I also didn't have any yellow, I'm at 28 of 50. Do I need to complete it? No, because you only need to complete 6 of your required journey tasks. So I started with the eliminating hostiles from a max of 10 meters away with headshots. All right, I use the pestilence for everything. So saying that you do not have to use a pistol for that, you do not have to use a sniper rifle, especially at 10 meters away. Just aim up, you're going to get your headshots, okay? That was probably the fastest. The next one, armor repairing kits or skills. I used my my drone and my hive, and I just walked around for 15 minutes, just dropping, breaking them down, letting them reset, dropping them, breaking them down, letting them reset. I did with both of them active. That 50 of 50 filled up. I think it took me less than 15 minutes, honestly. All right, next, eliminate an enemy that you have hit with both weapons and skills. With this, I also used a turret and I used a drone, only this time the drone was an attack drone. And I would just find a group of enemies, key them in on different guys, do a pray and spray, hitting everybody, and then just letting it slowly, just slowly killing everybody. But you have to make sure that your skills hit them first, especially if you've got a high-powered rifle or something like my pestilence, which is plus 29. Kills them fast. So make sure your skills hit the guy before you kill him. I found it worked better with keying it in if you were a little closer, too far away, and it doesn't always register. All right, all 4 attributes at once at level 4. That just happens as you play. So just don't reset until all of them are complete. It took 40 of them. And it took maybe an hour. I didn't even really focus on it. It just happened as I went. All right, sum of 12 tiers between all attributes. Now there are 3 of them, so you just need to get them to level 4. It's honestly, I'm not sure what the major difference was between reaching a sum of 12 tiers between all attributes and reaching tier 4 in all attributes at once. You do one, you're going to do the other. And there you go. So that is, in a nutshell, how I completed Journey 7. Journey 6 was pretty straightforward, honestly. I found them to be pretty straightforward, pretty easy. The hardest one, I think, was I didn't understand what the tier was, honestly. And the other one was blocker passive modifier being equipped and using your drones or turrets. And you really had to let your drone or turret kill. That was probably the hardest one out of this whole thing. Yeah, super easy. Did not have to complete them all to complete the mission, which is nice. So you can continue, like I'm never going to complete a descent loop. I hate descent. So that's going to stay a 0, but not a big deal overall. Okay, so let's see what I won, shall we?
Backup request.
Exotic Cache 1, Mosquito. Exotic Cache 2, Acostas. Exotic Cache 3, Busy Bee. And 4, Sweet Dreams. All right, those are all going to get deconstructed anyway. So cool. Well, give me a comment, hit that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. I really want to know what you thought of your particular journey. If you haven't completed your journey, hopefully this helps. And then, as always, come on, subscribe, join the Fearless family. I'm at 149 followers. I really want to get to 500 by the end of the summer. So it's a couple months. I think we can do it if we all tell each other. Tell some friends, get them involved, get them to join the Fearless family. Anyway, thanks for watching. Fearless out. Kill these guys. There we go. Hey, you son of a bitch. All right.